The first date is always a cat cafe. It is also the last date, and more than a date, it's a trial. I find these women on dating apps. Today there are so many. I never use the same one twice. I give fake names. John, Jacob. Easy to remember, easy to forget. I always pick women who are a 4 to 6 on the attractiveness scale. Not that it's an exact science. I have found they are the easiest to manipulate. Today, I am meeting Opal. We bonded over our shared love of fantasy romance novels. Not that I've ever read any. If you want to win someone's trust, simply mirror them. My goal is to project charming, cute, and most of all, harmless. Weak, you could say. When I pick Opal up, I'm sure to get out of my car and open the door for her. A pointless gesture that women seem to swoon over. It disarms them. Ooh, a gentleman, Opal says. She might be being sarcastic. I can't exactly tell. I'm bad at reading people. It is 11:05 when we pull into the Catitude Cafe's parking lot. Mornings are best. Mornings are safe. Nobody expects a terrible crime to happen before noon. The cat cafe is also part of my disguise. A date at a cat cafe? Oh, what a sweet, charming young man. Little do they know this is part of my ritual. The cats decide. You see, if I simply gave in to my baser desires, I would go on a killing rampage. A shooting at a mall or a university would be such ecstasy. The thrill of a lifetime and over in a heartbeat. We must always strive to be better than our baser selves. So I've added this element to my ritual. Fate. If a single cat is friendly to my date, if a single cat sits in their lap or purrs around their ankles, they get to live. I will ghost them, and they will never know how close they were to death. I have been on 22 dates so far, and 3 women were unable to get a single cat to show them affection. Jessica, Maria, and Eloise. Just saying their names makes me salivate. I hold the door open for Opal, and she walks in like she owns the place. She is stunningly confident, and her lavender hair dye makes my stomach turn. I ask her what she wants to order, and she says, "Surprise me." I go and order 2 coffees, cream and sugar, and 2 cat paw brownies with the pink toe bean frosting. How miserable. The clerk smiles and goes into the back to make our order. When I turn to Opal, she is sitting at a table. In front of her, every cat in the cafe is sitting on their hind legs like children lined up for story time. There are more than I remember. 40 cats, maybe. A large orange cat with long, thick fur gracefully leaps into her lap. Opal leans in, and the orange cat sticks their snout near her ear, as if whispering to her. 3? She says to the cats. The cat in her lap is mewing something into her ear. I can see its little mouth moving. Jessica, Maria, Eloise. When I hear their names, I freeze. Opal turns her eyes to me, and all the cats slowly turn their predator eyes on me. Everything is wrong, and I realize that I am the prey in this trap. I panic. I bolt for the door, but nearly there, I trip over something furry. I hear my head hit something, feel a sort of pressure, but don't feel any pain. Actually, I don't feel anything. Anything at all. And I can't move. I'm on my back, looking up at the door I nearly made it to. Opal comes into my view, and I see her flip the open sign to closed. She looks down at me, then to the cats, and says, "Who's hungry?" A storm of fur and hissing and sharp teeth and long claws surrounds and consumes me.